You didn't lose yourself, you hid. And not because you were weak, but because you were wise. Somewhere along the way, maybe when you were 5 or 15, you learned which parts of you were safe to show and which had to be buried. The loud one, the weird one, the emotional one, the dreamer, the artist, the rebel, the soft-hearted warrior, all sent to exile, not because they were wrong, but because the world you lived in couldn't hold them. So you trimmed the edges, smiled more, spoke less, worked harder, felt smaller, and it worked. You survived. But survival has a cost. You become so good at editing yourself ... You forget what the original script even said. But buried doesn't mean gone. The self you hid, it whispers in quiet boredom, in sudden sadness, in the way joy feels muted even when everything looks fine. You think you're broken, you're not, you're incomplete. Healing isn't becoming someone new, it's remembering who you were before the world told you who to be. Reclamation is messy. You'll have to feel what you weren't allowed to feel. Rage that got called disrespect, tears that were labeled weak, excitement that was mocked as too much. But as you open those locked drawers ... you find someone you haven't seen in years and you realize they weren't dangerous. They were honest. They were you, before the masks, before the shrinking, before survival rewrote your story. Here's the truth that changes everything. You are not broken. You are layered. And every version of you, yes, even the messy, emotional, loud one, deserves a seat at the table now. You don't need to be fixed. You need to be found, not in perfection, not in control, but in wholeness, because what you hid to survive is exactly what you need to thrive. This is not about becoming. It's about returning and welcoming home the self you once believed was too much. They're not too much. They're you, and you're finally safe to be seen.